Hey guys, it's Brandy here with you today, and I'm out of breath. Let me just video. So make sure after you look at this video, you go over and check the next video, and hopefully they'll be up around the same time. Excuse my face, I've been having, and my nails, because I need a fill-in and I need polish on these two fingers. But anyways, my face has been breaking out, so yeah, it is what it is. So this video, I am going to be doing my 27-week pregnancy update video. I will be 28 weeks tomorrow. So everything that I give you today is just a rundown from my 27th week. Tomorrow, Thursday, I have an appointment. So then once I do a review once I do an update for my next pregnancy update, it'll be the week of my 28th week as a whole. So, excuse me, that's how I've decided to do the videos. I'm just going to wait to the end of the week so I can give you the rundown of how things have been with me the whole week. Also, I reviewed some of my videos and I say a lot, so I'm going to try my hardest not to say it in this video. So if I pause for a minute, I'm just collecting my thoughts because I know how it can be watching people when they say So I have my, see, I almost did it again. I have my 27th week update symptoms in my phone. I said instead of but I have them in my phone, so that's why I'll be looking at my phone. Sorry, there's this guy. So number one, I don't know if I should say symptom or number one pregnancy perk of my 27th week would be, and when I say number one, I don't mean like the number one thing that's been happening. It's just, this is how I listed them in my phone. Nosebleed. And when I say nosebleed, I don't mean like I'm sitting here and my nose just starts gushing blood. I mean, I blow my nose and then there'll be blood in the tissue. So that's one. Another one is I've had this I've probably went through this every day. Probably every day, and it lasts probably all day as soon as it starts up, and that's sciatic pain. I don't really know the definition of sciatic pain, but I do know what it feels like, and basically in my lower back and then my right butt cheek kind of down to my leg, it just aches really bad if I've been sitting down for long periods of time. It just really hurts. It makes me limp. So that's another thing. Also, I've been craving the smell of bleach, and I don't necessarily find pleasure in taking the jug of bleach and sniffing it. That's not what I'm talking about. But cleaning with it, or if somebody has it in their clothes. At my job, the esthetician, she cleans her sheets and her towels and stuff in bleach, and I grab her stuff. If I'm taking her clothes or her stuff from the washing machine to the dryer, I will literally put my face in it because I just crave the smell. And I've never been big on bleach. Bleach, honestly, I didn't really like the smell of bleach. But now, I'm like, I love the smell of bleach. I've always loved the smell of laundry, but now it's kind of like a craving. Like if I smell laundry, I honestly wish that I could eat the scent of laundry. I wish I could eat the smell of laundry, and I don't know if you get what I'm saying when I say that, but that smell is really, it stands out. So yeah, that's another thing. Also, I've been kind of tired, and that could also be because of the hours that I've been working, which they're normal hours. Well, they're normal for me. I've been doing them for a while now, but they tend to make me a lot more tired than usual. So I find myself having to sit down or just catch a breather a lot of times because Aiden likes to ball up. And it's fine that he balls up, but he likes to ball up low. He likes to ball up down here. So it puts a lot of pressure down there. So then I find myself waddling and it's just not a pretty sight. So I just sit down and then kind of let him maneuver. And now that he's at this stage where I can feel exactly where he is, I can push him to another side or kind of just rub him so that he'll just kind of flip over or do something like that. Another thing is movement. Excuse me. Another thing is movement. He moves so much. Even in the beginning, he moved a lot. He was a very big, strong kicker. He loved to kick. I felt kicks very early on. Oh, I did it, but I was doing really good. But in the beginning, I felt a lot of kicking. They say that's because of where my placenta is located. Okay. Let me just calm down because I just get really paranoid really fast. But anyways, yes, movements. So now in the 27th week, his movements aren't really kicks. They're more so stretch. It feels like he is taking his foot and just smushing it in my belly. Feels like he's taking his hands and he's kind of like pushing and just, it feels like he is trying to come out this way instead of this way. That's exactly what it feels like. And I love it, but when I'm asleep, it's like, okay, Aiden, go to sleep. Like, we gotta get some rest. That's one thing. Another thing is also, I can't get comfortable anymore. And right under I can't get comfortable, I put can't breathe because they just go hand in hand. So I can't, if I flip to one side, he'll wake up, of course, and unless he's already awake, but he makes it known that I need to get off of that side because evidently there's something over there that he doesn't like being smushed. So he'll just continue to kick or push that side until I flip over to the other side. And then when he figures out that I've switched to the other side, he'll go to the other side, do the same exact thing. So he gets very irritable, and then I get very irritable. Not with him, but just at the simple fact that I know I can't do anything about it right now. And I don't want to have him right now because if I have him, he'll be a preemie, and he doesn't understand that if I have you right now, I'm not going to be able to hold. Would love for him to wait, just so when he comes out, everything can be healthy and I can hold him. But yes, breathing, I don't even know what that is anymore, because even sitting here, it's just, I get out of breath. But yes, breathing and laying in the bed, a lot of times I find that if I'm laying like flat on my back, which I know you're not supposed to do that, but sometimes it's just comfortable for me to do that. If I'm laying flat on my back, it's like no air circulation. Like I can't breathe. If I'm laying on my side sometimes and then I have both arms to that side, it's hard for me to breathe. What else? It's just hard. I feel like I'm like struggling to get some type of oxygen. So that's another thing. And also, this actually happened last night, but it's happened a couple times before then, but last night really stood out to me because it honestly felt like I don't know what labor feels like, but it felt like I needed to be worried enough to the point where I might be going into labor. Like, that's what it felt like. So Braxton Hicks contractions. Some of them are not as bad as others. Last night was extremely, extremely bad for me, but I was just so tired that I couldn't really get myself to the point to get up Braxton Hicks contraction probably lasted for, to me, felt like 20 minutes. Really, it was probably maybe 5 or 6. Then I put my hands on my stomach, and my stomach was hard as a rock. And if you are pregnant and you're having Braxton Hicks contractions, drink water. Even though I'm saying like I should have gotten up and got water, and I didn't, drink water, because if you get dehydrated, it can send you into preterm labor. For 27 weeks is, I don't know if he was like this in the beginning and I just never noticed it, but my feet get swollen whenever I eat shrimp. And I say shrimp instead of seafood because I had flounder a few nights ago and nothing happened. But yeah, so that's about it. Like I said, I have my appointment on Thursday. I'll be taking the glucose test. So I'll be there for hours, I've heard. And also I'll be getting a flu shot. And I'm not excited about that. Anybody that knows me knows I'm terrified of needles. My anxiety gets really bad. So that's about it for this video. Like I said, stay tuned for the next video because I will be doing a Ulta haul, including some of the stuff that I have right here. So yeah, see you guys in my 28th week update.